Question 1. Why must you take extra care when turning right at this junction? Option A. The footpaths are narrow. B. The road markings are faint. C. The view is restricted. D. The road surface is poor. Answer is C. The view is restricted. You may have to pull forward slowly until you can see up and down the road. Be aware that the traffic approaching the junction can't see you either. If you don't know that it's clear, don't go. Question 2. What shape is a stop sign? Answer is C. To make it easy to recognize, the stop sign is the only sign of this shape. You must stop and take effective observation before proceeding. Question 3. What does this sign mean? Option A. Loading at any time. B. No loading at any time. C. Only loading between times shown on the sign. D. Loading prohibited between times shown on the sign. Answer is D. Loading prohibited between times shown on the sign. Loading is not allowed from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., Monday to Friday. Loading is allowed outside those restricted times. Question 4. What does this sign mean? Option A. Loading at any time. B. No loading at any time. C. Only loading between times shown on the sign. D. Loading prohibited between times shown on the sign. Answer is B. No loading at any time. Loading prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for at least 4 consecutive months. The plate should include dates if the restriction does not apply throughout the year. Question 5. What will happen if you hold the clutch pedal down or roll in neutral for too long? Option A. It will cause the engine to overheat. B. It will improve tire wear. C. It will reduce your control. D. It will use more fuel. Answer is C. It will reduce your control. Holding the clutch down or staying in neutral for too long will cause your vehicle to freewheel. This is known as coasting, and it's dangerous because it reduces your control of the vehicle. Question 6. You find you are driving in the wrong direction on a busy main road. What should you do? Option A. Make a U-turn in the main road. B. Turn around in a side road. C. Make a 3-point turn in the main road. D. Reverse into the main road from a side road. Answer is B. Turn around in a side road. Never attempt a U-turn on a busy road. The safest way to turn around is to use a side road. Question 7. The road is wet. Why would a motorcyclist steer around drain covers while they were cornering? Option A. To help judge the bend using the drain covers as marker points. B. To avoid splashing pedestrians on the pavement. C. To prevent the motorcycle sliding on the metal drain covers. D. To avoid puncturing the tires on the edge of the drain covers. Answer is C. To prevent the motorcycle sliding on the metal drain covers. Other drivers or riders may have to change course due to the size or characteristics of their vehicle. Understanding this will help you to anticipate their actions. Motorcyclists and cyclists will be checking the road ahead for uneven or slippery surfaces, especially in wet weather. They may need to move across their lane to avoid surface hazards such as potholes and drain covers. Question 8. You've just been overtaken by this motorcyclist. What should you do if the rider cuts in sharply? Option A. Sound the horn. B. Keep a safe gap. C. Brake firmly. D. Flash your lights. Answer is B. Keep a safe gap. If another vehicle cuts in sharply, ease off the accelerator and drop back to allow a safe separation distance. Try not to overreact by braking sharply or swerving, as you could lose control. If vehicles behind you are too close or unprepared, it could lead to a crash. Question 9. What should you do if there is thick fog while driving on a motorway? Option A. Speed up to clear the fog quickly. B. Use your hazard lights at all times. C. Use full beam headlights to improve visibility. D. Slow down and use fog lights if visibility is less than 100 meters. Answer is D. Slow down and use fog lights if visibility is less than 100 meters. Fog lights should only be used when visibility is below 100 m. Using full beams in fog reflects light back at you. Question 10. You're approaching a crossroads. What should you do if the traffic lights have failed? Option A. Brake and stop only for large vehicles. B. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. C. Brake sharply to a stop before looking. D. Be prepared to brake sharply to a stop. Answer is B. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. When approaching a junction where the traffic lights have failed, you should proceed with caution. Treat the situation as an unmarked junction and be prepared to stop. Question 11. What is meant by a blind spot? Option A. The area directly in front of your bonnet. B. A section of road where there are no streetlights. C. The part of the road hidden by a hump bridge. D. An area of the road not covered by your mirrors. Answer is D. An area of the road not covered by your mirrors. Blind spots are the areas around your vehicle that you cannot see in your mirrors. You must check these by looking over your shoulder. Question 12. What does this sign mean? Option A. You can park on the days and times shown. B. End of the urban clearway restrictions. C. No parking on the days and times shown. D. No parking at all from Monday to Friday. Answer is C. No parking on the days and times shown. Urban clearways are provided to keep traffic flowing at busy times. You may stop only briefly to set down or pick up passengers. Times of operation will vary from place to place, so always check the signs. Question 13. If you're involved in a collision, what will reduce the risk of neck injury? Option A. A properly adjusted head restraint. B. Anti-lock brakes. C. An air-sprung seat. D. A collapsible steering wheel. Answer is A. A properly adjusted head restraint. If you're involved in a collision, head restraints will reduce the risk of neck injury. They must be properly adjusted. Make sure they aren't positioned too low. In a crash, this could cause damage to the neck. Question 14. What should you do if a driver behind is clearly trying to overtake? Option A. Keep a steady course and allow them to pass. B. Increase your speed to prevent them from overtaking. C. Slow down and let them overtake safely. D. Move to the right to block them. Answer is C. Slow down and let them overtake safely. Do not be competitive. If someone wants to pass, let them. If it's a long lorry, slowing down slightly helps them finish the maneuver faster. Related question 1. What if a long lorry is taking a long time to overtake you? Answer is slow down. Related question 2. What if you are at the speed limit and someone flashes to overtake? Answer is allow them to overtake. Question 15. On a vehicle, where would you find a catalytic converter? Option A. On the cooling system. B. In the air filter. C. In the fuel tank. D. On the exhaust system. Answer is D. On the exhaust system. Although carbon dioxide is still produced, a catalytic converter fitted to the exhaust system reduces the toxic and polluting gases by up to 90%. Question 16. What does a red traffic light mean? Option A. You must stop and wait behind the stop line. B. You should stop unless turning left. C. Proceed with care. D. Stop, if you're able to brake safely. Answer is A. You must stop and wait behind the stop line. Whatever light is showing, you should know which light is going to appear next and be able to take appropriate action. For example, when amber is showing on its own, you'll know that red will appear next. This should give you ample time to anticipate and respond safely. Question 17. Where may you overtake on a one-way street? Option A. Overtaking isn't allowed. B. On either the right or the left. C. Only on the right-hand side. D. Only on the left-hand side. Answer is B. On either the right or the left. You can overtake other traffic on either side when traveling in a one-way street. Make full use of your mirrors and ensure it's clear all around before you attempt to overtake. Look for signs and road markings, and use the most suitable lane for your destination. Question 18. What should you do when approaching traffic lights that have been green for some time? Option A. Flash your lights to warn other drivers. B. Maintain your speed and look for pedestrians. C. Speed up to ensure you get through. D. Be prepared to stop as they may change soon. Answer is D. Be prepared to stop as they may change soon. Anticipate that lights green for a long time will likely turn amber soon. Be ready to slow down safely. Question 19. How much can stopping distances increase in icy conditions? Option A. 3 times. B. 5 times. C. 10 times. D. 2 times. Answer is C. 10 times. Tire grip is greatly reduced in icy conditions. For this reason, you need to allow up to 10 times the stopping distance you would allow on dry roads. Question 20. You're behind this cyclist. When the traffic lights change, what should you do? Option A. Allow the cyclist time and room. B. Try to move off before the cyclist. C. Turn right but give the cyclist room. D. Tap your horn and drive through first. Answer is A. Allow the cyclist time and room. Hold back and allow the cyclist to move off. Some junctions have special areas marked across the front of the traffic lane. These allow cyclists to wait for the lights to change and move off ahead of other traffic. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, Let's dive back into the video. Question 21. What is the primary reason for leaving extra space behind a vehicle towing a trailer? Option A. Trailers accelerate faster than normal vehicles. B. The towing vehicle may take longer to stop. C. Trailers have a shorter stopping distance. D. Trailers can sway unpredictably. Answer is B. The towing vehicle may take longer to stop. A vehicle towing a trailer has more weight to stop, meaning its braking distance will be longer. You should leave more space in case they brake. Question 22. What should you do when you're overtaking a horse and rider? Option A. Flash your headlights as a warning. B. Sound your horn as a warning. C. Go past slowly and carefully. D. Go past as quickly as possible. Answer is C. Go past slowly and carefully. Horses can be startled by the sound of a car engine or the rush of air caused by a vehicle passing too closely. Keep well back and only pass when it's safe. Leave them plenty of room. You may have to use the other side of the road to go past safely. Question 23. Who's legally responsible for ensuring that a vehicle registration certificate, V5C, is updated? Option A. The vehicle manufacturer. B. Your insurance company. C. The licensing authority. D. The registered vehicle keeper. Answer is D. The registered vehicle keeper. It's your legal responsibility to keep the details on your vehicle registration certificate, V5C, up to date. You should tell the licensing authority about any changes. These include your name, address, or vehicle details. If you don't do this, you may have problems when you try to sell your vehicle. Question 24. What must you do when you see this sign? Option A. Accelerate. B. Stop. C. Keep driving. D. Reverse. Answer is B. Stop. You must always stop when you see this sign. If there is more than one railway line over an automatic crossing, this signal will also flash and the sound of the audible warning will change if another train is approaching. Question 25. When may you drive without wearing your seat belt? Option A. When you're carrying out a maneuver that includes reversing. B. When you're testing your brakes. C. When you're driving slowly in queuing traffic. D. When you're moving off on a hill. Answer is A. When you're carrying out a maneuver that includes reversing. You may remove your seat belt while you're carrying out a maneuver that includes reversing. However, you must remember to put it back on again before you resume driving. Question 26. Why is it dangerous to overtake near a junction? Option A. You'll be in the blind spot of the driver waiting to emerge. B. Your signal would be hard to see. C. The road surface will be slippery. D. A driver waiting to emerge might not see you. Answer is D. A driver waiting to emerge might not see you. It can be difficult for a driver emerging from a junction to see other road users. A vehicle that's overtaking might be hidden from the emerging driver's view, especially if the vehicle being overtaken is large, such as a lorry or coach. When you overtake, choose your time and place carefully. Question 27. What do the white diagonal stripe markings in the middle of the road mean? Option A. It's an overtaking area for motorcyclists. B. You must not enter the area unless it's an emergency. C. You should not enter the area unless it's necessary and you can see it safe. D. No overtaking. Answer is C. You should not enter the area unless it's necessary and you can see it safe. Diagonal white stripes edged by broken lines are used in the center of the road to separate traffic going in opposite directions. They're called hatched markings and are often used at junctions. You should only enter a hatched area bordered by a broken white line, if it's necessary and safe to do so. Question 28. What is the speed limit on this road for the car towing the caravan? Option A. 40 miles per hour. B. 50 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. D. 60 miles per hour. Answer is B. 50 miles per hour. You need to learn different driving techniques for towing a caravan. And, due to your vehicle's increased weight and length, you must plan your maneuvers well in advance. The speed limit for towing a caravan is lower than for a vehicle that's not towing. This allows for the extra time it takes to slow down and stop. Question 29. Why should you switch off your rear fog lights when the fog has cleared? Option A. To prevent dazzling drivers behind. B. To stop the engine losing power. C. To stop draining the battery. D. To allow your headlights to work. Answer is A. To prevent dazzling drivers behind. Don't forget to switch off your fog lights when the weather improves. You could be prosecuted for driving with them on in good visibility. The high intensity of rear fog lights can dazzle drivers behind and make your brake lights difficult to notice. Question 30. What does this information sign mean? Option A. Slippery slope ahead. B. Steps only to a pedestrian bridge. C. Cycle route begins here. D. Ramp available to a pedestrian footbridge. Answer is D. Ramp available to a pedestrian footbridge. This is a blue information sign, which provides information rather than giving a warning or an instruction. The sign shows a pedestrian, a wheelchair user, a sloping ramp. Together, these symbols indicate that there is a ramp leading to a pedestrian footbridge, providing step-free access for everyone, including wheelchair users, people with pushchairs, cyclists pushing their bikes, and anyone who has difficulty using stairs. Instead of climbing steps, pedestrians can use the ramp to reach the footbridge safely. Question 31. How should you use the lanes on a motorway? Option A. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. B. Stay in one lane until you reach your exit. C. Overtake using the lane that's clearest. D. Use the lane that has the least traffic. Answer is A. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. You should normally travel in the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking a slower-moving vehicle. When you've finished overtaking, move back into the left-hand lane, but don't cut across in front of the vehicle that you've overtaken. Question 32. The vehicle behind you has a flashing green light on the roof. The driver is Option A. Gritting the road. B. A medical professional on an urgent call. C. A patrol officer monitoring road safety. D. A policeman in an unmarked car on a non-urgent assignment. Answer is B. A medical professional on an urgent call. When you see a vehicle with a flashing green beacon on top, it means that a medical professional is on an urgent call. You should do all you can to ensure that the person can bypass you safely. The timeliness of the person's response can save lives. Question 33. What should you do if your vehicle has a puncture on a motorway? Option A. Drive slowly to the next service area to get assistance. B. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Stop in your lane. C. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area. Change the wheel as quickly as possible. D. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area and call for assistance. Answer is D. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area and call for assistance. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area and call for assistance. Don't attempt to repair your vehicle while it's on the hard shoulder, because of the risk posed by traffic passing at high speeds. Question 34. What does this yellow panel indicate? Option A. Waiting restrictions. B. Parking restrictions. C. Entry restrictions. D. Exit restrictions. Answer is A. Waiting restrictions. This yellow panel indicates that there are waiting restrictions within the zone. Question 35. What may help to deter a thief from stealing your car? Option A. Fitting reflective glass windows. B. Etching the registration number on the windows. C. Always keeping the headlights on. D. Always keeping the interior light on. Answer is B. Etching the registration number on the windows. Having your car registration number etched on all your windows is a cheap and effective way to deter professional car thieves. Question 36. How should you position yourself when you use the emergency telephone on a motorway? Option A. Stay close to the carriageway. B. Keep your back to the traffic. C. Face the oncoming traffic. D. Stand on the hard shoulder. Answer is C. Face the oncoming traffic. Traffic is passing you at speed. If the draft from a large lorry catches you by surprise, it could blow you off balance and even onto the carriageway. By facing the oncoming traffic, you can see approaching lorries and so be prepared for their draft. You'll also be in a position to see any other hazards approaching. Question 37. What should you do if a tire bursts while you're driving? Option A. Continue on at a normal speed. B. Pull on the parking brake. C. Pull up slowly at the side of the road. D. Brake as quickly as possible. Answer is C. Pull up slowly at the side of the road. A tire bursting can lead to a loss of control, especially if you're traveling at high speed. Using the correct procedure should help you to stop the vehicle safely. Question 38. You are traveling along a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. No motor vehicles. B. No pedestrians. C. Pedestrians on road. D. Zebra crossing. Answer is B. No pedestrians. This is a prohibitory regulatory sign that means pedestrians are strictly prohibited from entering or walking along that route. Question 39. Which vehicles are prohibited from using the motorway? Option A. Cars with automatic transmission. B. Motorcycles over 50 cubic centimeters. C. Double-deck buses. D. Powered mobility scooters. Answer is D. Powered mobility scooters. Motorways mustn't be used by pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles under 50 cubic centimeters, certain slow-moving vehicles without permission, and powered wheelchairs are mobility scooters. Question 40. Why would you need to use chains on tires? Option A. To avoid getting stuck in snow and reduce danger of skidding. B. To have better traction when driving through thick fog. C. To prevent skidding when driving in rain. D. To improve the grip of the road if living in the mountains. Answer is A. To avoid getting stuck in snow and reduce danger of skidding. Snow chains are available and can be fitted over existing wheels and tires to help avoid getting stuck and to reduce the danger of skidding. It may be of special advantage to fit snow chains if living in areas that are subject to prolonged periods of snow. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 41. Which shape is used for a giveaway sign? Answer is D. Other warning signs are the same shape and color, but the give-way triangle points downwards. When you see this sign, you must give way to traffic on the road that you're about to enter. Question 42. What should you do when you see this sign as you travel along a motorway? Option A. Move on to the hard shoulder. B. Change lane. C. Leave the motorway at the next exit. D. Turn left immediately. Answer is C. Leave the motorway at the next exit. You'll see this sign if the motorway is closed ahead. Pull into the left-hand lane as soon as it's safe to do so. Don't wait until the last moment before you move across, because the lane may be busy and you'll have to rely on another driver making room for you. Question 43. What hazard should you be aware of when traveling along this street? Option A. Large goods vehicles. B. Children running out between vehicles. C. Lack of road markings. D. Glare from the sun. Answer is B. Children running out between vehicles. On roads where there are many parked vehicles, you might not be able to see children between parked cars and they may run out into the road without looking. Question 44. A police car is following you. What should you do if the police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left? Option A. Stop immediately. B. Pull up on the left. C. Turn left at the next junction. D. Move over to the left. Answer is B. Pull up on the left. You must pull up on the left as soon as it's safe to do so and switch off your engine. Question 45. When turning right from a two-laned road into a one-way street that has two lanes, which lane must you turn into? Option A. The right lane. B. It doesn't matter, either lane. C. The left lane. D. None of the above. Answer is A. The right lane. Question 46. What does this sign mean? Option A. Turn left for parking area. B. No entry for traffic turning left. C. No through road on the left. D. Turn left for ferry terminal. Answer is C. No through road on the left. This sign shows you that you can't get through to another route by turning left at the junction ahead. Question 47. What is the meaning of this sign? Option A. Temporary hazard at roadworks. B. Temporary lane closure. C. Road works 1 mile ahead. D. Manually operated temporary stop. Answer is A. Temporary hazard at roadworks. This sign is used to alert drivers to specific dangers like loose chippings or sudden changes in road levels during construction. Question 48. What does this sign mean? Option A. Two-way traffic straight ahead. B. Two-way traffic crosses a one-way road. C. Traffic approaching you has priority. D. Motorway contraflow system ahead. Answer is A. Two-way traffic straight ahead. This sign may be at the end of a dual carriageway or a one-way street. It's there to warn you of oncoming traffic. Question 49. Which sign shows at a junction leading directly into a motorway? Answer is C. A blue background sign at a junction indicates that the road you are joining is a motorway, and motorway regulations apply immediately. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of temporary restrictions. B. End of the motorway. C. End of active traffic management. D. No through road. Answer is A. End of temporary restrictions. This sign indicates an end of temporary restrictions.